Hello all, welcome back to BattleTech, RogueTech, of course, game operator and narrator soul. I was just trying to get things fixed in the Mech Bay, and we suddenly had hell of a deal pop up. So, while planetside on Stranded Mech D, Wooden slinks over to you in Sumeri. Good news, Commander. I know a guy can get us an Arrakis tiger falcon, but it ain't cheap. This is an exotic, highly sought after animal. I'm gonna need 1 million sea bills. So, one question, Sumeri arches a brow. Why do we need a bird that eats people? Wooden grins. We need it only temporary. It's for a local collector. He's got his own personal zoo and happens to have a cache of slightly used mechs. He'll part with a mech for the right incentive. All I need are some extra hands. Groovy will do. And the funds to buy the bird. And then I can trade it to this eccentric billionaire. You'll be getting a hell of a deal on a practically pristine mech. This is a bad idea even by our standards. Sumeri narrows her eyes. You're not taking the scheme seriously, are you, Commander? Well... well... It's $1 million, but we did start with a little bit more pocket change than what we normally do, and you never know what you're gonna get, right? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what kind of mech you're gonna get. You shrug. This has to be the most convoluted plan I've ever heard. But if anyone can make it work, it's you, Wooden. You'll get the funds for this operation, but make sure you come back in one piece. Alright, Commander. Is it my first illicit animal deal? Sumeri rolls her eyes as Wooden departs with a wink. Hours later, as you're inspecting the leopard, a cargo ship approaches the landing pad. Sumeri patches in the ship's hail. Special delivery, Commander. Wooden's voice crackles over the comms. We got free shipping included. That tiger falcon was worth more than I thought. Made some new friends too, Groovy says. Say the word and I'll acquire whatever you need. Why don't you tell me all about your new friend once you land? He signals to Sumeri and she opens the Leopard's Bay doors. The cargo ship lands nearby and the mech warriors jump out, proudly revealing the gleaming mech inside. So I'm not happy about Groovy gaming the tag of criminal. Seems there's a 10% chance for me to steal 1,000 sea bills either for us or against us. Let's see what we get. Oh, Sar.
Is cleared for fighting.
There's a lot of inner sphere mechs around this clan space area. I'm just saying. Alright, sorry, you got one big gun. What do you got? LBX AC-10. Non-clan version. Oh, you have an XL engine. We could turn that around and maybe get some of our money back. Ugh. 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 Oh, this is nasty to look at. Get 100,000 for it. Let's go to the store. Sell our equipment. Where's that XL engine? 325. The reason why I'm selling it is because we're in clan space. This should be very easy for us to find clan XL engines. Anything fancy come up at the store the last little bit? Nothing that really is going to draw our attention, so no. Alright, let's kick off this last repair day for the Mistlinks.
Job's done, Commander.
Oh, and I would like to start off by saying, hey, so remember how we kitted out the Kit Fox with an FCS ballistic? For that Gauss, and then made a bunch of switches, and now it's an energy build? Don't worry, I did remove the FCS. It is gone. Alright.
Greetings, Commander.
On to the missions. We do have an assassinate mission. Against Clan Ghost Bear. What is this Sunset Chieftain mission? That's recovery. I mean, There's a very good chance for good parts or good weapon systems here. Let's hit it and get everybody in it. See everybody planetside. All right, what are we looking at? Targets on the top of the hill. Good. On the right side, you only get +1 accuracy for being on top of the hill now. There's a supporting enemy forces across the way. Target's there. And he's backed right into a corner, so I can't strictly just straight up engage him. Oh, supporting enemy forces, we're going to be looking at least 5 machines. If not more. We could drop here and then just engage the primary target and see if we can get out of here real quick. That's always a possibility. Hey, who's back here?
Receiving you. Hauling ass.
Alright, no one's back there. That's good. What do we got for supporting enemy forces? Phoenix, PX, Scale, Wolverine. Phoenix, PX-1R. A Wasp. What is our target? An Incubus. Well, no use complaining about it now. Let's turn that Angel off if we can.
Full speed, no shooting. Got it.
We just gotta run.
Accelerating to maximum speed.
Yep. Confirmed.
Mind you, that was only 4 or 5, wasn't it? Incubus seems to be coming down to meet us.
I've got your back.
Woof. Those hit chances. Let's do... Turn the Guardian on and jam him out a little bit. You know what I would like? A tag. I think a tag would be great. Get all the pulses firing.
Roger that.
Primary target data information.
Why didn't hit? Well, we got 1 hit in. Oh, the Incubus gets a turn. That's good.
What do you need? Got it. No shooting, just running.
Yeah, our mediums and pulse. Here we go. Again, let's turn our Guardian on. Ah, friendly fire. Kind of hoping we were spread out enough it wouldn't be an issue, but it was. But it was. Wooden.
Good to go.
Can I get, like, above? There we go.
Coordinates received.
It's gonna jam him right out. Might as well. Come on, how much armor you got in the back?
Ready for orders.
Enough, apparently. Just enough. Let's go to high explosive, please. It's an arm that's open, not the back.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
One of you stand very, very still. We might be able to get a kill here.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Not quite a knock.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Talk to me.
Oop.
How can I
Where are
help?
you, soul? Decent enough chances. We are not meleeing.
Moving out.
Oh, this is probably the best hit chance we've had. It's getting up there, I think. Don't stack pull.
Copy that.
Target down. All right, where's the evac point? Of course. Of course, the evac point is over there. I don't actually think they can get up those hills.
Yeah? Copy that.
I wonder.
Waiting for orders. Okay. Full speed it is.
I'm not gonna lie, if I get a Wolverine, that'd be alright.
Yep.
Oh, I just turned that off.
Understood. Moving fast.
Let's get some height advantage here then, shall we?
Sprinting.
What's up, Commander? On the move. Full speed. Yeah?
Can't tell what my hit chances are. But we could get into cover.
Position confirmed.
There is not really much of anything on that Wolverine, is there? An AC-5.
Want some of this?
Which is still a problem. That's a good weapon system. If it lands, it's gonna hurt. We got a jumper.
Orders? Consider it done.
Let's put rounds on the Wolverine.
Firing.
Get some damage in, ideally. Well, not from the front, but... Ow! Okay, we're gonna break away that and deal with these two guys up top here.
What do you need?
Yes, Commander. You got it.
Get my evasion right up. ATMs seem to be hitting pretty consistently here.
Confirmed. Rocket. Salvage.
Arms open on the Phoenix, PX-1R.
Punched right through his armor.
We are relying very heavily on our evasion at the moment.
Something I can do?
The terrain just does not allow us to maneuver.
Let's move.
Ooh, leg, center, torso, and arm open on the Phoenix.
Solid connection on that one.
Ow. Stray shot.
Damage is light.
That was sloppy, lad.
I could get right here.
Target for an alpha strike. Target's taking a critical hit.
You can see crits. I can't get away from them taking a shot at us.
Bugging out. Roger.
Talk to me. Roger.
And better hit chance. Let's see what we get.
Copy that.
That's a leg and that's an arm. And the torso's gone too. Holy crap. Get on the ground. Phoenix is out. Well, one Phoenix is. Yeah, there was only the 4 that came with the Ghost Bear here. How weird.
What do you need?
All right, Wasp, what do you got? You got next to no armor on the back. Wasp down.
Tango down.
Commander.
So who wants to take bets that maybe I should have kept the engine?
I'm on the move.
I'm gonna embrace that one.
Commander.
And we'll see what we can do from everybody else from the height advantage here. You have a large laser and you have... Your AC-5 is jammed. Okay. We'll get some strays on everybody.
I've got your back. Ready to run.
Do vigilance. Little damage reduction for any incoming fire.
Confirmed.
There we go. Now we're starting to get good grouping. Phoenix don't want to play. Your ballistic is still jammed, bud.
Talk to me.
And
Moving at a sprint.
get you guys jammed out.
Copy that.
Got some red. Leg is open on the Phoenix.
Right here.
Wooden. You do have eyes on.
Full speed.
Not great hit chances, but they're hit chances. Oh, come on. That one actually went through the body. Boo.
Yeah?
Oh, rough hit chances.
Confirmed.
Landed some. Wolvie landed his laser. Ouch. Center torso on the Kit Fox.
Ready for orders. I'll put the pedal down.
We have a 60% hit chance. Let's switch this over to ER 26. A little bit better. We got a head hit from a rear attack. Okay. I'll take it. I will take it.
What's up, Commander?
Choice picks. You are by far the better hit chance. Arms open on the Wolvie.
Good to go.
We'll switch over to high
On
X.
my way. Firing a full falcon.
Another head hit.
How can I help?
I'm looking at a 53-43. But only if I kick. Much better hit chances if I don't. Should be a dead Phoenix. Yes? No. Ooh.
That was a critical hit, lad.
Yep.
Go for the Wolvie.
Okay, I'm on it.
Lower arm destroyed.
How did that taste?
0 damage from the Phoenix. All right, Wolvie, what are you doing? Swing and a miss on the Kit Fox.
Right here.
Better hit chances. This is his fresh side, though. Well, it was his fresh side. He's still panicked. He's not punching out yet.
Affirmative.
All right, on the exposed sides of the Phoenix, what do we got? Some booms. That should be a dead pilot.
Battle Mech down.
What do you need?
Obscured hit chances. Can't tell what the Wolverine has for rear armor. Okay.
Copy that.
Offensive push. Oh, that. Ooh. Oh no. Fingers crossed for a leg. Well, I can also take a head hit too.
Okay.
There we go, right in the side. ATM high explosives.
You got it.
I think that's an arm. Yep.
Scored a critical hit.
Talk
He
to
is
me.
now panicked.
Confirmed.
Come on, buddy. I need you to punch.
Triggering an alpha strike. For House Arano.
Waiting for orders.
1 HP left.
Taking the shot.
Nope.
Yeah? Got it.
Offensive push. Please give me the... that's still... Oh my god. That goes from 75 down to 35. Ugh.
This should be.
Orders.
Keep saying he's panicked, but he's not panicked enough. Come on, bud. You don't have any armor left. Ugh. There we go. He's out.
Mission successful.
So that leaves us with a potential of a Wolverine. There's actually... Ooh, with the Phoenixes too. So that's potentially 2 different 55-tonners on the board. Hey, we actually got some pocket change from that one. I'll take it. The armor is a problem. Okay. Wolvie, you got improved communications. +1 to tactics. This is very much a primitive machine. And yep, I really should have kept that XL engine. Ah, no. 1 ballistic hardpoint, 2 energy, 1 missile, and 1 support. Phoenix, I think you were primitive too, weren't you? Yep. You're easy to maintain. There's a lot of primitive crap here. Wasp, I took out your legs. Still primitive. You guys are not running clan gear. I am very upset. Ugh. I think the Wolverine is still our best bet, even though it is a primitive machine. Very obvious on sensors. I mean, we got Endo. We'll grab that. And Pharaoh. Well, we got 3 Pharaoh in stock already. Maybe not the Pharaoh. Maybe we already have some FTS standards. We do. Bad sensors. We don't have any of those. We'll grab those because we're going to need them. What was in this machine? 270 core. We have 3 bins a streak. We don't have any tandem. It's -1 accuracy. 10% flat through armor crit chance with this ammo. Overrides base weapon values. Hum. Yeah, I don't know. The ATMs seem to be doing good. Maybe it's just the LRMs and the SRMs? Well, we know streaks work. It's either all or nothing. So those are a safe bet. We grab the tandem and see if we get some SRM launchers. Why not? Phoenix parts, Wasp parts, machine gun heavy. Armor primitives, we can go ahead and sell those. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. We'll have to check our settings, make sure that's not been cooked or changed. I'd be kind of upset if we can't sell from the salvage screen again. Mind you, I wouldn't be surprised. I think that resets every time they go ahead and do a game, a save breaking update, so. Maybe they'll come back later.
Asked for is cleared for fighting.
The original primitive Wolverine. What a piece of trash. On the bright side, we made enough so we actually got some more in our pocket compared to what the repair builds were. But let's swing by the mech bay and have us a good honest look at this Wolverine. Your armor is primitive, and we're just going to put some endo on you and some ferro. Which only gives us 4 tons? This bloody engine. And this AC-5 that's still here. Oh, what are the chances we can get a decent engine to put into this machine? Clan cockpit. FCS standard. Clan sensors to really offset everything. What is the movement on this machine right now? It's 4 and 7. A little slow, little slow. I could keep the AC-5. Only got 1 missile bin. One of the energy slots is right in the head. Yeah, it's the hoplite all over again. 55-tonner. Double bin AC-5 in the leg. We could switch that with the LBX AC-5 clan. Could save a little bit on tonnage that way. Cooling, we don't have a cooling kit in. Much better. That's with a medium laser in the head. I don't think we have any pulses, do we? Nope. A delta of 0. I'm not convinced the LRM-5 would be a good one. Brings our delta up to 9. And of course, we're gonna need our ammo. Cluster. Is the medium worth it? Is the streak worth it? It's 40 damage. If it fires. And we have one jump jet. Four and 7. That drops too much. It's 4 and 6. Doesn't drop it by much. I actually don't have any clan heatsinks. Oh, boo. Are you for real? If I pull one of the jump jets, it's not calculated. But then again, we are running streaks. So in reality, we don't have to be ice cold on that one because they're not always going to fire. Okay, that is... Can't put the AMS in this machine because it's center torso until that primitive engine goes. Ah, I can't check the affinities on this thing. This is going to be a lot of money for a primitive machine, and I'm not really sold on it. I think the money is better spent, especially with it being almost a month. I think the money is better spent on Argo upgrades. At this point, that's what I'm going to say. I think this is money. The money is better spent on Argo upgrades. We can still fix it up. Is it worth the 200,000 it's going to be? Again, so look at the affinities. What do we got? At affinity 20, it's minus 10% energy damage taken. And at affinity 40, high command. Minus 10% company ability resolve cost. So this could actually, theoretically, be an early command mech. Very early. It's not going to be a very good machine. How much do you scrap for? 115? The amount of money we'd have to sink into you, especially with that primitive engine making you easier to hit, that's not ideal. We can find better. I'm gonna scrap this one. We could find better, and I think we will find better. All right, 3 more days for the upgrade.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
I was gonna say, there's gotta be, our mech base has gotta be up and running here very, very shortly, and it is. In 2 more days, we'll have the second repair bay up and running on the mech bay, which is a very good thing to have, by the way. For now, let's see if we can sneak in one more mission. Destroy base. I am incredibly hesitant on that, because turrets are going to be terrifying at this level. And this is against Clan Hell's Horse. Destroy base. Destroy base. Oh, do we do a battle in the jungle against Clan Smoke Jaguar? On a 1 skull. Yee? 419. Or 3 and 15. Let's do 3 and 15. See what we get. Before we take this mission, to the barracks.
Commander.
We gotta have some experience we can use. Get that gunnery up.
Mech warrior training complete.
Ready for orders.
Yep.
Tactics for improved sensors, and we'll give you piloting as well.
Training complete.
You've got my attention.
Those got nothing. Woden, what do you got? Nothing. All right. Back to the mission. See if we can do this. It's going to be a big ask. Let's see everybody planet side. All right. What are we looking at?
Initiated.
1 pip on the board so far. Not outlying potentially more. Hey, look at that. We actually get support units. This might be kind of fun. And do we start on the beach? We start on the beach. An incubus, Arctic cheetah, Svantovit, another Arctic cheetah. So 2 Svantovits and 2 Arctic cheetahs and incubus for support units. All right. Wherever you guys are going, I guess. The targets are up here, eh?
How can I help?
Alright, we don't want to crest the hill just yet.
Aye, aye.
Enemy units. We have a mist lynx. Fire moth. 2 fire moths. Ugh. Battle armor. Ew. Oh. Well. That's 3 25-tonners, and 1 25-tonner, and 2 20-tonners. And tornadoes. Battle armor. I am super tempted Just kind of hang back and let the ally units take care of it.
Good to go.
Super tempted.
Speed it is.
Mind you, if they can tie up the BA, I'll be happy with that too. It's gonna be fast movers versus fast movers on this one.
What do you need? Let's move.
It all depends who we're gonna try and tickle first.
Yes, Commander.
Incubus has made himself known. As for the Angel, we can actually lock 2 of them out right now.
On the move.
So we'll do that.
Speed.
We'll leave it active. Oh yes, get up there, Arctic Cheetah. Draw fire first. You're running 8 evasion. Same with you. You got 5. And the Mist Lynx is going to be the one that is going to be the most dangerous. Ooh, do I push in first? No.
Let's see if I can make something happen later.
Bah!
Hey,
Ow!
stop knocking out my weapon.
Ow! Ah! That was 8 evasion, and he smoked me. Micropulse and small pulse gone. How many activations were left? Additional 30 heat a turn. Four activations remaining.
Orders.
I may have to punch you out. God.
Moving out.
That ERPPC is no joke. And that was jammed. Incubus, what are you doing? Oh. Incubus came to play with BA. Okay, that's fair. Alright, Arctic Cheetah, he got 2 LRM-10Cs, and that's everything that missed. Ugh. Svantovit's got 2 LRM-5s, 2 Streak SRM-2s, and 1 machine gun. Similar build, but you got 2 machine guns. Arctic Cheetah has got 2 LRM-10Cs.
Talk to me.
I don't know if we are going to be a very effective group here. All of a sudden.
I'm moving.
That's an arm off the fire moth.
Listen.
Swing and a miss by the LRMs. Ooh. Miss Lynx is the greater threat, he said. Yeah, that fire moth don't play either. Can I get one off the board?
Attacking from the distance.
Maybe. That's one. I'm gonna have to have Mastodon
receiving you.
First aid himself here.
No problem.
Which is not what I want to do with a bunch of fast movers.
All weapons are go.
Fire Moth X is open.
How can I help?
So I draw fire. I'll draw fire with the Kit Fox.
Affirmative.
Give me a boom, come on. No boom.
Yep.
Silent if I give you a kick. It's a big ask. That's a miss.
Targeting system.
Ready for orders.
3 activations remain. 20% hit chance. You're not panicking yet.
Acknowledge.
Full miss. Dang. This is gonna suck.
Negative damage.
Going for a charge. Oh, no, that was a kick. Good kick. That was a charge. Okay. Knock on the Fire Moth. Second Fire Moth off the table. Miss Lynx. Doesn't want to play anymore. Fair enough. The Incubus is going to have to deal with those battle armor all by himself. I am 1 squad mate down. Okay, he's doing a pretty good job of it. Here comes the swarm. No.
Yeah.
No swarm.
Position confirmed. I'm gonna give him a bubble.
Back of the Mist Lynx is open.
That hit something good.
I've got your back. Clear the way. I'm coming in fast.
Let's see if we can capitalize on this.
Confirmed.
Armor on the Mist Lynx is open. And they both get a turn. Attempted swarm failed. Ow.
I'm losing weapons.
Well, this is expensive. None of those LRMs have hit. Not a one. And the Incubus whiffed on his machine gun fire.
What do you need?
Rough.
Acknowledged.
I think the Mist Lynx is down. Mastodon, you are doing first aid.
Waiting for orders.
Odin, Flamer has been destroyed.
Location confirmed.
Can I get that other leg off you? Stop shooting your friends!
Barely a scratch.
Another swarm failure by the tornadoes. And another miss by the Incubus. Finally, those missiles hit something. Alright, so we are down
Yes, Commander.
micro pulse and a small pulse. And you're still going to first aid.
How can I help?
Ay, ay, ay.
Affirmative.
I was just going to say maybe. And actually, that was very good. Managed to destroy one.
It was a critical hit, lad.
Yeah?
Not happy about the incubus being that close. But that's everybody.
That one's gone.
Mission successful.
Ah. That PPC. What a hit. That's all I could say on that one is what a hit. Jammed out by the Angel ECM and with against a target with 8 evasion and still landed. That's after moving as far as he did. What a hit. You're out for 20 days. I lost a heat sink as well. Well, well, well. There's some of those for spares. Could take the fire moth. Which one is this one? This is the one with the ER PPC. Or we could take the mist links. How much have you survived? A couple on ER large, an ER micro, and a pulse. And then I don't get to choose the XL engine. I think. This will sell for a little bit of money, but $500,000. But the Mist Lynx has a bunch of weapon systems. We don't have to keep the Mist Lynx. We can scrap it. I would have grabbed the ER PPC, but we don't have anyone that can wield it efficiently. It's... The hit ratings right now are just terrible. Absolutely terrible.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
137,000 in 8 days for repairs. Yeah, set it up. If I were to scrap you, you're about as much as the engine is, and I got to keep all the weapon systems. So that's not too bad. And you are the one that got whacked. Okay. Small pulse and micro pulse. Yeah, and the small pulse had the better accuracy. On the bright side, I got his heat sink back, so that's a thing. Got 1.2 tons remaining. Not a pulse.